and 00. And let's see, I've got some down here at, yeah. Yeah, I'll repeat the levels. The pivot this morning is going to be 67.48. We got resistance up at 54, 66, 73, 84, 96, and 68.02. We got some support below 48 down at 28, 18, 08, and 67 even. Let me give you one more number below that is 66.94. All right, let's see where we're going to go.
Hey, a quick shout out to Hillary Rose. Hey, Hillary, I sent you the opportunity to sign up. Let me know if you're going to do it in the next 5 minutes, or I'm going to have to disconnect you. It's for Hillary Rose.
For those of you that came in a little late, I'm Don J. Saul will be out today and tomorrow. He'll be back on Thursday, I believe, the 25th. And let's see where we're going to go. Our first level up here is going to be around 54.
Hillary, just let us know what you're going to do.
Let me see where we are at far as news goes. I think there's just a lot of Fed speaks today. 8 o'clock, we got FOMC. 8:45, we've got PMI, flash PMI services at 8:45, 8:50. President Trump speaks. 9 o'clock, we got that. We got some more Fed people speaks. We got Fed people just, I have no idea what they're saying. Okay, we're coming up to the 54 area. We got up to 55. Or for those in and got out at the end at the 54, you've got some decisions to make. If you believe in the numbers, you just hold on. And we're in a trade. We're either going to make money or we're going to get stopped out. Let's see. We should be able to get 2 points out of this trade. You know, if you don't like it, you can scratch it, make a little bit. There we go. We got our 2 points. All right. 54 was a good trade. Now let's see where we're going to go. Not sure. I wasn't watching it right there at the open. So let's see where are we at. I was expecting it to break up on the open this morning. It did that. I was giving out numbers, and you have to be really paying attention to what it does right there around the open. At least I do. If I'm going to trade like I normally trade, and I can't tell if we're going to go back to the 49 now or not because I didn't get that. I didn't see it. But anyway, the 54 worked good. Let's see, what do I have now? Last night's range wasn't all that great. And with all these Fed governors speaking today, I don't know what to really and truly what to expect. Hey, I know I've got a little bit of resistance back up here at 60, but you don't have that. You've got 66, I believe. I think I probably put that one right in there. Let's see, we got 54, 55. We're bouncing off that Globex high last night. Let's see. Guess we ought to come right back down into that range right there. Shorted the 54s, looking for the 52, 51, 75's my out. And I got it. All right, that one did what it was supposed to do.
Hey, Tech, welcome. I sent you out a write up about what we do here. Check it out in our chat feature in Zoom.
Let's see. 48. It's I can't tell yet if we're going to come right down into this zone here between 46 and 48. We should. And it would not surprise me to see a low today of at least 27 to 30, somewhere in there. But it is what it is right now. We got a up 225 YM, and we got a down ES and a NASDAQ. And so that's usually telling me, well, we're not going either way too fast. They can't take it down because of the Dow's going up. In the days, this thing is really moving. All of that usually is on the same page. And we're running about a 16.13 VIX this morning. Yeah, we're coming back to that low. And our pivot down here is at 48. I'll be careful with it because if we hit down there, we could blow through with it. But if you're a pivot player, you take it. We don't know if any of these positions are going to work. We look at them, we judge our risk, yay or nay. We only got down to 48.50. Reload some data here. We start off with kind of like I would just say a clean canvas, so to speak. And then the next thing you know, they're up signals, down signals. We've got news coming out here at 8:45, which should be out. Forex factor. Let's see what it was. Could have used 50 as a pivot this morning, but I didn't. Probably should have. No. Guys, anybody got any questions? Please feel free to ask. I'm flat. I'm watching. I'm waiting. See what they want to do with it. I'm waiting.
For those that are joining us on our socials, join us live now in Zoom. Come right over, follow the instructions on the bottom of your charts. Come in as our guest. Do it now. I'll welcome when you pop in.
Got to get back up to that 53.75. We did.
Yeah, when you come out of our socials, you pop right into Zoom. Just put daytradingmarkets.org in your browser and follow the instructions.
Low is 250. see, what do I have here? 57, 54. And we got our 52. There was a price action play up in here, but I wasn't too sure about it. I took it, but and I am now out of it. And I can't tell if this bar here is going to be complete yet, and we're going to go down here or not. So I just back off of them when they get like that. We didn't get down to our pivot. Our 54 worked. Now we're just standing by and waiting for it to do something. I'm going to move his red line up here. Should have had a little bit more news come out right there around 8:50. Let's go back, see where that's not what I wanted. Supposedly President Trump speaking, so be aware. But at 9 o'clock, we got the Richmond manufacturing. And the rest of the day, it's just Fed speaks. Powell speaking at 11:35, so you want to be careful there. All right, let's go back to trading. Our next level up on the upside is going to be up there at the 66. Now, this little area right in here. We got a zone in here. I guess going down right there to about right in there. says we're going to get down into here, but whether it does it or not, we'll wait and see. If you notice on the left side of my chart, I got a 1 minute and I have a 5 minute chart. Now, the information that it's given me is the same and it's different. I mean, it happens on the 1 minute chart. I can expect it to happen in 2 to 3, 4, 5 minutes. Where on a 5 minute chart, I could probably expect it to happen in 5 to 15 to 30 minutes. So if you see it, then you got to add that time frame in there to figure out how long is it going to take to get to where. And if it's not doing what it's supposed to do, then the best thing to do is just get out of the trade. But I've got hourly charts up. I've got daily charts up, and I already know where all of this stuff is at. I know where my 8 o'clock bar opened. I know where we opened up at 8:30. It has all of this. And we got a little news coming out at 9, about another 4 minutes, somewhere in there. So just be aware of that. At the moment, I'm flat. I don't have any reason to take a trade. I would suspect we're going back to this 51 area right at the bottom. And if we break that 50, we get to 51, then we can go lower. But that 51 was an important level earlier this morning. I was sitting there watching it. And I was going to stick our pivot there, but I said, nah, I'm going to drop that pivot to 48. Okay. Up to 51. Okay, there it went. Now we should see this 48.50 down here, but I don't know if we're going to back up to this 53, 54 area or not. So it gets choppy, and I'm just sitting back waiting. And let's see where we're waiting. Let's do this number here. Let's go back. Yeah. It says we ought to go back to 48.50, but it may take it an hour. I don't know. Okay, we're coming up on 9 o'clock. Our ladder ticket didn't thin out much. Let's see. 50 and a quarter we should hit. It did. Now, if we break all of this mess, we should see this lower part down here. Uh, let's see. We got to get back up here. 53.50 area, I believe. It may stop lower. I don't know. All right. And it did. Now, next question is where do we go from here? All right. I'll get a feel here. I got a feel. Okay. Race on the price action play. I took a short up in here. I need to break all of this. I just took profits. I did not stay in it. I was only on one lot. But, I got 2 points out of it. Hey, that'll buy a hamburger. Barely. And we should make a run at this 48.50. We've got since we've been to 48.50, our pivot is 48. We want to be careful with that 48 now. You might want to use the 40. It's a toss-up call. Should get us back up toward 50 area. So if you took the 48 straight up, you're doing okay so far. All right. Took the 48 straight up, you're getting paid off. We got down to 47.50. I was using the 47 since we had already gotten so close to it on that one. Okay. Okay, and did what it was supposed to. We broke that by 2 ticks. Looks like we're going back on the upside again. We're back above our pivot, back to that 51, 52 area. And if we get back to 54, we should test this high up here again. Our blue band and green band are just sitting on top of each other. It's choppy, fellas. We got the president speaking. We got news out. It's gotten to the point now where, look, I just get out of its way, let the news happen, and let's go from there. It looks like we're going to have to retest that 53 area. We're sitting at 9 o'clock. This thing is everybody's still hedging their positions, I guess. We still got ES and the NASDAQ down and the Dow up 285. So I guess the Dow is just going to drag it up, kicking and screaming. That's something we don't see very often. We have a SPX and an OEX on different sides. Usually they're both, one's going up, the other's going up. So if you believe what they say about double bottoms and double tops, you buy this bar. Yeah. You bought the 51.75 area, you get a point out of it. I would bail it at 53.75, 52, 53.50, somewhere in there. Now, if you want to hold it, if we get above this 50 to 54, then I would look to go higher. That little trade there was just based on watching this price action. And you can see as it's unfolding. Yeah, it's unfolding, and it does it pretty quick. But this was a get in at that 51.52, looking for a higher price. A couple of points out of it, take you a couple of points and get out. But we should test. We should test her high. Phoenix, you're being awful quiet over there.
I'm just watching away.
I can relate. Was it cooling down at your house?
It is this week, yeah. We have a few nice days ahead, and then we're going to be in full swing into fall.
It ought to be getting close to snow time for you, isn't it?
Don't say that word yet.
I can relate to that too. You see something that I'm missing?
Nope, it's just caught in this range around the overnight high.
It's pretty well done everything it said it was going to do this morning. I've just been real conservative this morning. Just man, our ATR on our 5 minutes, what? They're 3-4 points.
3.
Yes. Normally, when I see an imbalance in the markets like that, it doesn't go up real fast and it doesn't go down real fast. Not until everybody gets on the same page. And that NASDAQ has been down anywhere from 40 to 50 something points. It's trading at 47 now. So the days I don't like is when you look over there and the whole thing's all green. And I mean, it's just a climbing. It's kind of like, okay, this is one of them nosebleed days.
I love those days.
I'm usually on the wrong side of it as usual.
I get caught in the middle of ranges, so I have to make sure I stay on the extremes of the ranges or really good shells.
Okay, price action says we got to come back down to the bottom of that red bar, and we got to go back up to the top of that red bar. So that's not us. mixed set of signals for you. Got to go here, and we got to get back up to there. It says there. Should have shorted that sucker right there at that 53.75, 53.50. But I didn't. And I had a reason. Well, we got to the bottom of it. Now let's see if we can get back up here at the top of it, which is 55.50. What's bad when you're sitting here reading the price action and it says, okay, it says go up. Then it doesn't go up. Then you say, uh-oh, what happened? I'm having to work way too hard this morning. That's an interesting pattern.
There's a pattern.
Yes, really, there is. Let's put it this way: it's dealing an interesting hand here.
Yeah, I call it a washing machine. If you get caught in the middle of it, you get washed out. That's a good short up there at the overnight high, though.
Yeah, I was looking for it to go a little lower down in that 47, 46 area. About where I had that green band sitting there. They're either not impressed with Trump's speak. I know he's not finished speaking. When he gets started, he likes to talk. I think that man could tick off an anvil. Guys, anybody got any questions, please feel free to ask. We're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs. I can tell you this, long as we stay below, let's see, where are we at it here? Probably. As long as we stay below 51, I'm negative. Let's see. I've got a level in there at 48 and 28. I should have put that at 36 in there, but I didn't do it. But I'm going to use the 36 we get down there into that range area. Okay, we got down into this 46 zone. $44. If you were able to buy that 46 area, we got down to 46 and a quarter. You're getting paid off. I would expect some resistance back up here at this 49 area. We get back above 50. I have to see where this bar finishes, how they're going to handle it. So far, it's doing kind of what I expected it to do. I have areas back to the upside around the 54, 55 zone. I've got areas below it. said, anything above 51, I would look to see the 54. If you were able to get long that 46 area, you're getting paid off. I'd be looking at taking some profits up here, somewhere between 50 and 51. Let's see what we got here. That little zone right in there is going to be we might get back to that 50, but we're going to have to break above that 51. And we got a lot of clutter sitting here. Yeah. Okay, we're at 9:30. Pivot at 48. There's our pivot. Like I say, I missed the 36 in there. Maureen, if you want to add it to the downside, please feel free to do it. Should be 48, 36, 28.
Hang on.
Pardon?
Hang on. It's coming.
Yeah. Okay.
36.
Yeah. It's below our pivot of 48.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yep.
I got an intermediate level sitting down here around 43. What was that low yesterday? Pivot's 48. Should hit this 44, 50 area. Yeah.
I'm out of my short finally.
Good. We got right down to 44.50. And I did not get a fill. That sucks, pond water. Upside targets right now is going to be back up at the 50 and about the 54 zone. Yeah, the 44.50's working. Let's see, what do we have below that? Let's see. See, it gets back to the 47. Anything above 47, we're looking at 50 area. All right, there's our 47. Next level, if we're going to go up, it's going to be around 50. And 49 may stop it, I'm not sure. No. I'd probably be looking at taking some profits up in here. I need to get back above the 51. We've got resistance up here at right at about 51. That's where our blue band's coming in at about 50, 75, 50, 50. We're back at our pivot. Sitting here about 48. Let's move it out a little bit where I can see what's going on. If you were able to get long somewhere around the 46 area, you got paid off. I had a reason to get long around this 44.50 area. I was looking for 47 and anything above 47. I was taking profits. We are just rocking and rolling this morning. We're still holding our 16 VIX. We still have an imbalance in the three markets. I need us to see us get back above 51. I think I'll make another run at that 44. I have some intermediate support sitting around about 41. Better at 36, 35 area. still have that 50 target area up there. If you got reason to get long at 47, see where it's going to go. It'd be mediocre probability. If nothing else, you take a couple of ticks out of it. Or you wait and get you another entry down in here. I took a 46 entry on that thing, and I'm going to get 1.5 out of it, and I'm out. Should get more than that. The sucker should go all the way back to 50, but I'm not. Should see 55, 54 area. But when, I can't tell you. So I'm trading in that direction. I guess I do have a bias. I see what it's been doing going down on the downhill side. Now, does that mean we can't just keep going? No, we can go. So, but I'm here to scalp. I was able to get in down here at this 46 and got out here at this 47.50. My stop was, below this swing low right here. We should get back up to at least 49. Would think so. And we get that blue band coming in there at about 50 and a quarter. This 44 and a quarter down here is going to be kind of an important spot if we break it. The guys overseas, they have an option. They either have to start getting out of their positions, their markets are shutting down. This thing's getting awful choppy. Let's see if they're going to run it up to the 50 area. At least back to 48. I would suspect 49. I'd expect them to get back up into there. Okay, we got to the 49. Now, if you're long, that does not mean we just can't keep going. But, if you've got, I'd take some profits up here. Depends on where you got in at, And, if you were able to get into this 46, you got 49 out of it. Hey, our range on our bars is not that great today. So take some profits. Like I say, we should see 50. We're going to have to break. We need 49.75. But I'm scared we're going to come all the way back down to this 47 first. Okay, there's our 50. We get back above 51. Let's see. We can see 54. It's not out of the question. We're above our pivot. We're back to the out. We're back at our blue band. We got a lot of clutter sitting right in there. It is slow and choppy today. There was a lot of trades, not very many level trades. At least not yet, anyway. Okay, we got back down to the 47. Let's see, where do I need to get above and stay above? Yep, it's still at 51. We got to the blue band. Blue banders, if you sold it off, you did okay. We are coming to the end of our morning session here. We'll continue to trade these numbers throughout the day as we get to them, and there's still a lot of price action trades going on. I've got an intermediate support level down here at about 50, 42, 41, 42 area. This 44 area is going to be important to the downside. If we break it with any force, I would look to see I can see a low of about 27, 28 area. But we've got levels on the way down. We got 36. We've got some here at 42, 42, 36, and 28. So just depending on how we go through this 44 area and how fast it's going to drop, we'll just have to wait and see. I'll be around in the background if anybody needs anything.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, Phoenix. Thanks for the help. Appreciate it.
Sir, no problem. Take care.
You too. Hey, Phoenix, you talked to Chad?
Yeah.
Is he off today?
Friday, I think.
Okay.
Let me see real quick. See. Yeah, he's off Friday.
Okay, good.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.
You too. Take care.
You too. Bye.
We got down to that 44. Says we're going to go back up to 45.50. If not, 46.50. Okay, there's our 45. There's 46. If you were able to get the 44, you got at least 2 points out of it. Or 44 and a quarter. The only thing I'm doing is reading the price action. That's it. Almost bar by bar. Okay, what's this bar telling me? What's that bar telling me? Sometimes it just doesn't get up quite to where we think it's going to go to. You just have to be prepared to take a little profit and get out. We got to go up a little more. Okay, it made it to where I thought it was going to go to. Now we got to dig through that blue band, and we got a lot of clutter. We got to get back above our pivot at 48. Made a new low by a tick. So who knows where we're going now. But guys, I'll be in the background. If anybody needs anything, I'll leave the charts up and running. Brad will come in a little bit and shut it down. And we will see everyone tomorrow.
At least 50. At least 50. At least 50.
Hey, quick shout out to Bart K. Hey, Bart, are you there? Let me know back in chat. Bart K.